Welcome to Dream with Tarot. Press that subscribe button and let's get started. Hi, my name is Sapana. I'm a tarot card reader and I've written a book called Tarot Keys Unlock the Secrets of the Universe. It is a tarot guidebook and it contains 10 steps or 10 keys that will help you do the tarot reading of your own for yourself as a self discovery, and you can use this tarot book to know how to use the tarot cards, know the meanings of some of the tarot cards, and which crystals, what meditation steps is required for doing a tarot reading. So I'll just give you a brief about the tarot cards book. So this is the front page, or this is the cover of the book. And so tarot cards have been used for centuries as a tool for divination and self-discovery. So each tarot card holds a unique meaning and can provide insight into your past, present, and future life. The Tarot Keys, the Unlock the Secrets of the Universe ebook, is a comprehensive guide to understanding and interpreting tarot. The ebook begins by delving into the history and origins of tarot cards. It explains how the cards have evolved over time and how they have been used by different cultures and societies. So there is a video of this book on YouTube. This is my channel, Dream with Tarot. I have a YouTube channel, and this with the same ID, Dream with Tarot. I have a Facebook page and Instagram page. Please like, share, and subscribe. So Tarot Keys in total has 78 cards. So Tarot Keys ebook then goes on to explain the symbolism and meaning behind a few of the 78 tarot cards, which includes the major arcana cards and the minor arcana cards. One of the unique features of this ebook is the focus on unlocking the secrets of the universe through tarot readings. The Tarot Keys ebook explains how tarot can be used as a tool for self-discovery and how it can provide insight into our personal journey. The book also includes practical exercises and tips for giving and receiving tarot readings. In addition, the ebook also includes stepwise meditation and ways to lay out your tarot table to make it easy for you to start doing your tarot readings right away. Overall, the Tarot Keys Unlock the Secrets of the Universe ebook is a comprehensive and engaging guide for understanding and interpreting the tarot. It is perfect for both beginners and experienced tarot readers. This is a picture of one of the tarot reading sessions or an event that had taken place where I had done a tarot reading. The Tarot Keys ebook has clear explanations, practical exercises, and tips that will make it easy for you to start doing your own tarot readings right away. It's a great tool to unlock the secrets of the universe and a powerful way to gain insight and understanding into one's life and world around us. Tarot reading should be used as a self-reflection tool, as it can help you understand yourself and your surroundings better and give you a different perspective on life. So I'm available on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube with the ID Dream with Tarot. Please go there, like, share, and subscribe. And there are many videos like this, which are videos, reels, shorts available on my channel, where you can get guidance and solutions to your problems instantly. So this is the book Tarot Keys Unlock the Secrets of the Universe, which is a tarot guidebook, and it is available on Amazon as a ebook. So you can go there and also purchase the book, or you can contact me personally on my Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. You can DM me that you need this book, and I'll send it to you. Thank you so much and have a great day. Shubham Bhavatu. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe to Dream with Tarot.